Ready or Not 2, Here I Come is a surprise sequel to a surprise horror hit. Let's see how it stacks up compared to the original. ¿Qué lo que hay, mi gente del Caribe? Gracias a todos ustedes por venir a mi canal y por su apoyo en este video. So this once again stars Samara Weaving and adds Catherine Newton to the cast as these two sisters have to fight to survive the night. Everybody, I was so excited for this movie. I loved the first Ready or Not film, and so I was excited to check this one out, especially because it was unexpected. I didn't realize that they were going to make a second one. I don't think they were planning on it, and based off of the success of the first one, they must have just decided to go for it. And I enjoyed this movie, although I will say it is disappointing in the sense that it's nowhere near the level of the first one and the enjoyment that I personally had with that first one, but it's still worth your time in my opinion, and definitely worth checking out. The premise is very similar to the first movie. It's pretty much the same. Only difference really is that they added the sister into the mix and it's a different family hunting them. So I enjoyed it, but you're going to see a lot of similarities, and because of that, it's going to feel a lot less original and more formulaic. I think they really they do a lot to just play it safe, and I think what was so special and intriguing about the first film is that I don't think it really played it safe. I thought it was a really bold and entertaining film, and so I think that's where this sequel kind of falters quite a bit. But Samara Weaving is fantastic once again. She's such an incredible actress, and I think she's honestly very underrated, and I hope to see her win some more lead roles like this. And then Catherine Newton, she's great here as well. I like the chemistry between the two of them. I enjoyed the sister dynamic, kind of this strained sisterhood that they're trying to somewhat rekindle on the fly as they're in the midst of this very, interesting and dangerous circumstance situation. And so I think that they did a good job playing into that, and their acting talents together paired very nicely. And again, they just had really fantastic chemistry. The humor in the movie is also very well timed. I never felt like a joke was out of place. It felt very on par with the tone of the scene and how things were unfolding. And it was also very consistent. I didn't think that there was a bad joke in the movie. I think all of the intended jokes landed well. And so it's both well-timed and effective. And it's very consistent across the whole runtime. So there's not any sort of break in tone. It stays very level with it throughout the entire experience. So that was awesome, and I really appreciated that. And of course, you would expect to see some really solid action here, which it does. It has some really decent action sequences. I wouldn't say great or amazing, but they are decent. I think the first one still kind of conquers it in terms of the action and what it delivers on in that respect, but still entertaining. It's solid, good choreography, enough tension buildup to make you feel more invested in it. But while it builds up to this really fun finale, again, it does feel formulaic. It doesn't feel as original as the first movie did. And it feels like it's not trying to bring anything new to the table. It's just there essentially as a cash grab because the first one did unexpectedly well. And so I wish that they put a little bit more creativity into the story itself to make it an addition that feels worthwhile, but instead it did feel a little bit like it was forcing its hand. Other than that, it does feel just slightly long. It's not an incredibly long movie, but I do think that they could have trimmed off about 10 minutes from this film because there's moments where it starts dragging a bit and they could have gotten the pacing going a little bit better, but as I mentioned in the beginning, it does struggle with that pacing. It goes quick and it goes slow. It goes quick and it goes slow. So while the tone is consistent, the pacing is not. But I enjoyed it, and so for all of those reasons, I'm going to give this film a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support as always. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I have a couple more movie reviews in the pipeline, so stay tuned because I'll have some more videos coming for you real soon. Take care.